All right, folks, gather around because today we're diving headfirst into the thrilling world of US elections. Specifically, we're talking about those nail-biting, edge-of-your-seat races where a handful of states hold the fate of the nation in their hands. You know what I'm talking about. Swing states. Now, some of you might be thinking, swing states? Sounds like a new jazz band. But trust me, this is far more important than a groovy bass line. Swing states are the battlegrounds where elections are won and lost, where candidates duke it out for every single vote. These aren't your always Republican or forever Democrat states. No, sir, these are the wild cards. The unpredictable bunch that keep everyone guessing until the very last ballot is counted. And why should you care about these swinging states? Because, dear viewers, they have the power to determine who sits in the Oval Office, shaping the future of the entire country. Right, now that we've got your attention, let's break this down. What exactly makes a state a swing state? Imagine a big old family dinner with your crazy relatives. You've got your staunchly conservative Uncle Bob. Then there's your fiercely liberal Aunt Susan. They represent your safe states, predictable like clockwork. But then you've got your cousin Steve. Steve's a mixed bag, always keeping you on your toes. That's your swing state, where the vote could go either way. They're the ones who make the election a real nail-biter. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hold on, John, you cheeky chap. I thought the candidate with the most votes wins. Why all this fuss about swing states? But my friends, this is America, and we like to do things a little differently. In the US, we have the Electoral College, a system as straightforward as a Rubik's Cube designed by M.C. Escher. Each state gets electoral votes based on its population. The candidate who wins the most votes in a state usually gets all of that state's electoral votes. The first candidate to reach 270 electoral votes wins the presidency. Swing states, with their unpredictable voting patterns, often hold a significant chunk of electoral votes. Winning even a few swing states can be the difference between dancing in the Oval Office and contemplating a career change. Section 4. History's Tapestry swing states as election deciders. Don't just take my word for it. History is littered with examples of swing states tipping the scales and changing the course of American politics. Remember the 2000 election that had everyone reaching for their calculators and desperately trying to understand hanging chads? That political thriller came down to a few hundred votes in, you guessed it, the swing state of Florida. Then there was 2016, where the blue wall of traditionally Democratic states crumbled in the face of a surge in key swing states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. These unexpected turns of events proved that swing states aren't just important, they're downright decisive. They're the ultimate wildcards, capable of shaking up the political landscape and reminding everyone that in American politics, nothing is guaranteed. Section 5, Campaign Strategy 101, the importance of wooing the swing voter. So given their importance, is it any wonder that candidates spend an inordinate amount of time and money trying to woo voters in swing states? Imagine candidates as desperate contestants on a reality TV dating show, vying for the affection of a fickle audience. They'll promise the moon and the stars, tailoring their message to appeal to the specific concerns of voters in each swing state. Farmers in Iowa might hear promises of increased agricultural subsidies, while residents of Nevada might be treated to impassioned speeches about renewable energy. It's all about playing the numbers game, identifying those crucial voting blocks within swing states and crafting a message that will resonate with them. Forget grand visions for the future or lofty pronouncements about uniting the country. In the world of swing state politics, it's all about micro-targeting and appealing to the very specific anxieties and aspirations of those elusive swing voters. Section 6, the ever-shifting sands, current swing states and their dynamics. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds very exciting, John, but which states should I be watching out for this election? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The truth is, the political landscape is constantly shifting, and what might be a swing state today could be a safe bet for one party tomorrow. However, some states have consistently kept us on the edge of our seats, earning their place in the swing state Hall of Fame. These include the perennial battlegrounds of Pennsylvania, Florida, and Ohio, each with their own unique blend of demographics and political leanings. But the swing state club isn't exclusive. We've seen states like Arizona and Georgia, once considered Republican strongholds, emerge as key battlegrounds in recent elections. This shift is driven by a multitude of factors, including changing demographics, an influx of new residents, and evolving attitudes towards the two major political parties.